If anyone is giving you a hard time, let me know and I'll bite their heads off.
Alright, welcome back. Last time, we sent Marian to the Pilgrim since we don't have power to defend her. And because the government are after her so that they can dissect her and find out what she made of so that they can learn from it. But we don't want that. So what we're gonna do today is that we're gonna look at the side story of what happened with Marian and the Pilgrim after we give her up, before we continue with our main story. So let's do that. Now this one has no stage. They just put it in the side story. They got two so far, but we'll do the second one when we get to that point. Assuming the game's loading. Seems to be frozen. There goes side story. Okay, second affection, there it is. That's the image of stage 14 that we just did. View story.
Hey, Snow White, are you okay?
Oh,
She's carrying
I'm okay.
the unconscious Marian there.
You certainly don't look it. Appearances can be deceiving.
Remember when Marian
Drivel dost thee
don't want to
spew?
go and then she lost her
Shall we
power,
switch? Snow White has had to carry Marian this whole time.
and these three
Thine
neutralize
honor
her
is
and she
also
passed
most
out.
prodigious. I'm sure 'tis a most formidable weight to bear.
Yeah,
It's no
Nikke's body
picnic,
is heavy.
That's for sure. Let's switch then.
There she
Live
is.
and breathe. She is sound asleep.
Passed out is more like it. Take a break, Snow White.
Do not blame thine self. You had nothing to do with her ending up this way.
It's my fault.
Very well. Let's say it is. Be that as it may, we will share your burden.
Both emotional and physical.
Is it so difficult to comprehend? Are we not comrades?
Come on, let me carry her. It may not seem like it, but I'm quite adept at carrying things.
When did thou develop such prowess? Ah, I see. Thine skills must have blossomed whilst helping the others recuperate.
That too, but I've also hauled my fair share of deer.
A deer?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. Come on, hand her over to me. Very well. Be gentle with her. Let's see. Gather the arms, then lift onto the shoulders like so.
Impressive.
I told you so. Let's get a move on, shall we?
Her feet are being subjected to the most unusual punishment.
So long as it doesn't slow down the pace, it should be fine.
This is true.
Are You awake?
Yeah, she's awake.
Where am I? Let go of me! Okay, I'm putting you down. Just relax.
Let me go!
Chill out, will you? If you keep flopping around, you'll end up touching me.
I said let go!
Oh, yes!
Rapunzel. She's a naughty girl.
Where is
Thanks
the
to
commander?
Red Hood for that,
I want to see the commander.
who exposed her to
You
adult
can't do
magazine and
that.
she become like that.
I'm going to see him, and that's final.
Or maybe Red Hood
You
just
can't.
unlocked her true
Commander?
personality.
Commander! Where are you? Rappy! Anise! Neon! Where are you? Anybody? Has everyone abandoned me? This isn't real! Commander!
I told you, he's not here. We're the only ones here.
That's impossible. I want to go back. I want to see the commander. Is it this way?
No,
I knew that. I was going to head in the opposite direction.
if you go back now, they'll have you dissected on an operating table within an hour.
I can defend myself.
I'm sure you can. But you wouldn't be the only one in danger. They would kill your precious commander. He will do whatever it takes to protect you. And as punishment for turning his back on the entire Ark, they'll kill him.
The situation truly is most unjust. A bitter pill to swallow, forsooth. But what of the feelings of my lord who sent you to us? He has put you in our care because he himself is powerless. Try to understand. Now is not the time to fuss.
What he needs right now is time. Time to become stronger. So you must be patient.
What if he doesn't come back for me?
Do you really take him for the mendacious type?
No. The commander would never lie to me.
There you have it. Hence why we're asking you to wait a little longer. He will come back for you. And until then, we will protect you. I promise.
Keep walking. The road is long.
She seems to have calmed down.
Praise the heavens. Had she continued to be so obstreperous, our journey would have been most trying. Should she utilize her strength fully, it would be impossible for us to stop her. If they had taught her the way of the sword, she would have been legendary.
Are you tempted?
If I said no, it would be a lie. I've never seen someone with such physical prowess.
We all know how interested you are in physical strength. Oh, to be a mentor watching all the physical developments of their disciples' physiques.
Oh, there she goes again.
Perhaps teaching the pleasures of the flesh to the most learned disciples. Yes, yes!
For a saint, she sure thought that way.
Where are we going?
A safe place.
Now, there is a Bond story
Exactly what I
that
said.
wasn't voiced.
Nowhere is safe up on the surface.
You know,
so
it
where
happened-
are we going?
when we got her back,
It's a
and
place
she have a mind of a
raptures have no
baby.
interest in.
So our team
That's
pretty
where
much
you'd be
taught her
like-
how to speak and all
Until your
that.
Prince Charming comes back for you.
But I didn't record that part.
I see.
So now she
How
was
far
able
do
to
we have
speak,
to go?
you know, normally.
At our current
Up
speed,
to this point.
it will take about a week on foot.
What?
That's the short
A
version.
week? 5 whole days?
And then
A week is
and then
7
the Ark
days.
tried to do all kinds of tests with her,
I knew that. I was just testing
but
you.
because
I assure you that I'm
her
well
body
aware of
is
how many
so
days are in a week.
strong
You
that
don't have to
the
test
needle
it.
just would not get to her
What's waiting for us
for them to
over
take any
there?
sample.
You'll find out when you get there.
So they try to capture her and then dissect her,
Keep walking.
by a different mean. And that's how
Alright.
we end up here.
She really is pushing her hard.
You're right.
So because it wasn't voice, I just thought, you know what, let's not record it. Let's just summarize it.
Excuse me.
Nighttime, huh?
Hey!
It's Snow White.
What? Is that your real name?
I don't think that's a real
Is that
name.
what you were about to ask me?
Or maybe it is for Nikke.
It's just that the sun is down.
Nah, I think when they were human, they
Yes,
probably
night
named
has
something
fallen.
different. But of course, I did not find any
I was
source for
told I
that.
should sleep at night.
So we just have to assume
By
that's their
who?
real name,
The commander.
given to them when
That's because he's
they were
human.
created.
Something which we are not. Foregoing sleep will not pose a problem for us.
So we just keep walking?
Yes. If we sleep, it will take twice as long. And as you're well aware, the surface is far from accommodating. We keep moving.
All right.
Snow White, we should rest a bit.
I agree.
No. Unless we have no other choice, we should avoid camping outside altogether.
Now would be a good time for us to rest.
And what made you come to that conclusion?
Marian is really struggling.
It's all in her head. Nikkes do not experience fatigue.
You know as well as I do that's not true. We have to maintain a steady pace the entire way through. If one of us increases the pace too much, it'll be too much for the others. If one side increases
Oh
the
boy,
pace,
there she goes again.
it'd be too much to handle.
She's one of the
She would
best
tell
healer in
me
the
to
game.
stop. She'd
Yeah, she's
cry
quite
that
fun.
She couldn't take it anymore. Oh yes, right there. That's it.
There's a stream
If
nearby.
you have a
here.
chance to, if they promote her for extra
You mustn't
increase the rate.
underestimate the value of a good rest.
to recruit,
For hardy folks like us who
spend
wander
everything
the
you
surface,
have to get her.
we can disregard our physical conditions.
Get as many duplicates as
But such a
possible
thing
until you
can be
max out.
dangerous for normal
She is
Nikke's.
awesome.
The strain could
She can
result
fit.
in a
I mean,
mind
she can
switch.
fit in any
You
party.
of all people should know that.
Marian
Rapunzel
only
is
came
awesome.
up from the Ark today.
Very well.
I have her pretty much almost
I
in
didn't
every
take
team,
everything into consideration. Let's take a break.
especially the main team,
Are you okay, Marian?
Not really.
because her
Let's stay
healing
here
is
and
constant.
rest for a bit, okay?
Okay.
Hang in there.
I would say she's the true healer.
None of you happen to have a blanket, do you?
We're camping outdoors. Sorry to break it to you.
Now,
but the
for
bare
that Snow
ground will
White,
have to suffice.
She's a sniper.
Just
I
a
think she did like
I'll try to
one
find something
huge
for you to
damage.
lie on.
No, it's
And,
okay.
I don't use her much, so
Are you hungry?
and I didn't power her up
I am.
or use her
I
much to
didn't ask you.
to know her
Besides,
real
you're always
potential.
hungry. Are you hungry, Marian?
But Scarlet,
I'm okay.
Marian, and Rapunzel, they're awesome. Young Snow White is also good
Your
as
body
well.
is telling us otherwise.
But the older Snow White, this Snow
I'll
White,
chance a visit to that stream close by. If I'm lucky, I could catch a few freshwater fish.
I need to power her up and use her more often to actually make a
What's
judgment.
fish?
Would you like to see?
And
Yes.
I think she's
Then
good for
follow
the
me.
boss.
You can keep me company.
Otherwise, she would just waste her ultimate on a
These are
peon
proving
instead
tougher
of
to
a
catch than I anticipated.
instead of a powerful target.
What are you doing exactly?
This is a tool called a fishing rod used to catch fish in
Okay,
the
so
water.
now they set up a camp.
Be silly. Fish come from
And
the refrigerator.
Scarlet, they try
there
to
are
fish,
various types
take
of fish in the world.
the fish, and show Marian how to fish.
Do they taste good?
Their flavor is on a whole different plane, far exceeding whatever you have had in the Ark.
So when will the fish come out?
Patience, my friend. Nothing gets accomplished by rushing.
But it turned out Marian just gonna grab the fish
Hey.
with her hands.
Don't look so sad.
But I am sad.
That is how the world works. As there are happy things, so there are sad things. How can life be full of only good things? How were things when you were with your commander?
So right now, I need more duplicate of Scarlet than Rapunzel.
So those were happy days. And today is
Yeah,
a
she
sad
is
day.
very powerful.
That's all there is to it.
Same with Red Hood. I mean,
When will the good times come back?
That is up to you.
you just don't have enough resources to get
Let
all
me
of them.
impart upon thee the secret to living life.
Unless you spend tons of
Think
money.
Only of the good things. Then the good times will last
I do
longer
help out
and the
there, but I
melancholy
spend
will quickly fade.
An average probably
Should
$30
thou
per
commence
month.
thinking of only good things now and set your heart to creating
Sometime a
good
main
things,
event, I would spend
the
maybe like
sadness of today will be washed away like
$70,
tears in the rain.
$75.
So I should think of only the commander?
That would be one way of
I
doing
normally
it.
don't do that
Think
even
about the
World
day
of
we'll be
Warcraft when I play.
reunited. Isn't
I'll
it pretty
probably
to
spend
think
more
so?
money on this one than
Yes.
World of Warcraft.
It is.
Think about that then. Let those thoughts fill you with resolve and the will to live, and things will be different.
What should I call
The
you?
character is gorgeous
My
and the
name
story
is
is awesome. You know,
Scarlet.
I just can't help it. I get,
What are
I
the
think
good
this game
things that
fit
you
me.
think about?
I love it.
Me,
Too many woke crap out there. I don't
I
want.
think about the beauty of nature.
What makes that so good?
Gazing at its majesty provides a pleasure that never diminishes.
I don't think I quite understand.
You don't have to. If you knew everything, what fun life would be. Oh!
Yeah, it looks like she caught a fish.
This is a big one!
Whoa! What is that thing?
It's a fish.
It's still moving!
This is what they call a fish. How does it feel to see one in person?
It looks kind of funny.
Well, thou art nothing if not brutally honest.
Is this what we're going to eat?
That's right. We can't eat it straight away, though. We'll have to cook it first.
Whoa! I also... never mind.
Come here and sit. It might be hard since it's your first time. But try catching one yourself.
Okay.
Wow, those are some real whoppers. How did you manage to catch so many?
Am I dreaming?
Marian caught the lion's share of them. She's a natural.
Should we light a small fire? Nothing so big as to draw attention to ourselves. Scarlet can clean the fish, and I'll handle the cooking.
As for me, I'll get ready to eat.
Could you at least
She actually
wash your
drooling.
face first? You've got drool dripping down your chin.
I don't mind.
Why don't you set up the jammer then?
On it. You're not going to eat without me, are you?
We won't take a bite until you're back, so don't worry.
All right. I'm choosing to trust you.
Marian, you can lie down over there and rest.
Are those blankets? Where did you get those?
Turns out there was a village close by. They may not measure up to what you'd find in the Ark, but they'll be better than nothing. Go ahead.
Our speed hath improved verily.
I'm glad we're at least getting better at something. It's a pity there's no salt. How are you holding up, Marian? Are you comfortable?
I'm fine.
This will take some time to cook, so you can sleep for a bit. I'll wake you up when it's done. Get some rest. We'll protect you.
That was fast.
How hard it must have been for her.
Fate has not been kind to her. It will only get worse going forward.
A heretic coming back to humanity's side. Just saying it out loud seems outrageous. She has a difficult life ahead of her.
What can we do for her?
We must teach her how to press on. How to endure. Even when you're alone. We have 2 weeks. We have to teach her everything we can during that time.
Dost thou believe there will be a time when she is alone?
It is a certainty. And when that time comes, we cannot be sure which side she will choose to stand on. As long as Believer is present, things will not fall apart entirely, but there are always uncertainties.
That is what I believe as well. How do you think Snow White will feel?
Snow White has already started. She's teaching her in her own way. You don't need to worry about that.
Very well.
You haven't eaten yet, have you?
Shh.
Have you eaten?
No, we haven't. It still needs to cook some more.
I'm sure we could eat it now and be fine.
That's not the point. It simply wouldn't taste good.
Again, I don't see the problem.
Just hold your horses.
Fine.
Whoa! I've never tasted something like this before.
Dost thou enjoy it?
Very much.
Then have mine.
Really?
Certainly. Take it.
You can have mine as well.
Okay, thanks.
What is it, Snow White? Something wrong?
Do I have to give her mine too?
Well, we already gave her ours, so you can keep yours to yourself.
Forsooth, Marian's appetite truly is most prodigious. Then again, this is her first time eating proper food from up on the surface. 'Tis most sensible.
Oh my gosh, this is really delicious.
Take it.
Snow White finally giving.
Oh,
Can I eat this too?
Yes.
Thanks!
Snow White.
you're not experiencing a mind switch or anything like that, are you?
No.
Is it good?
Really good!
You're not going to eat the bones, are you?
Are the bones this hard stuff? I don't think I should eat that.
Good.
You could have had at least one Snow White.
It's okay.
Why don't we let Marian stay with us?
We are always in danger. And we don't usually move in a group like this. Today was a special case.
I know, but we can take turns accompanying her.
No. Marian needs a place to stay. She hasn't fully recovered mentally, and she needs something tangible to hold on to. Having a single fixed location is the best option for that. The Ark can no longer serve that function for her. She was driven away, and there is no guarantee that she'll ever be able to go back. Of course, Eden is also an option.
That's not a viable option either. Dorothy is there.
I understand.
You just want to take on a disciple.
I can't deny that.
It's still early. We have things to do.
I know. I know very well. I got a bit greedy. Forgive me. It's best to avoid
So
places
basically,
like this where
they
the
try
mud
to
is
take her
thick. It could be a
somewhere
swamp.
safe and leave her there. Because
Or someone of our mass to fall into a swamp. It would be all
Scarlet,
over.
Rapunzel, and Snow White, they have their own
What's a
purpose.
swamp? Think of it
They
as a
usually
pit you
meet
can never
at
get
the
out of.
meeting place
Can't
once
you
in a
just
while,
jump out of it?
just to check on
Imagine
each other,
multiple hands holding
how they
your
doing,
back so
and then
that
they
you
will
can't
separate
jump.
again.
What would hands be doing in a pit?
And there used to be Dorothy,
I
but
do not speak of real, literal
Dorothy's
hands.
at the Eden. Eden is like
Are
but on
you
the surface.
sure there are hands in there?
But we'll get there soon enough. But she does have hatred for the
There are
Ark,
many useful items in abandoned places like this.
and that's why
Blankets, firewood, stuff like that.
they
Isn't
cannot,
that
you know, send her there
No, since they don't
since
have an owner.
she is part of the Ark.
But they might come back.
Marian is.
That won't happen, Marian.
How do you know?
Now,
Well, let me put
Rapunzel,
it this way.
Snow White,
If they're
Dorothy, and
covered in
Scarlet
dust or cobwebs,
are on the same team. They will be betrayed by the
You
human.
must kill a rapture the moment you lay eyes on it.
Why do we have to
Everyone
kill it?
except Dorothy
If you
cannot
don't,
get
it will
over it.
kill you.
Why would it kill us?
And
Because
there's a good reason
raptures are bad guys.
why it's hard
Why
for
are
Dorothy to get
raptures
over it.
bad?
They just are.
But Snow White,
Why?
Scarlet, and Rapunzel,
There is no
they
why.
they accepted
just
it and they
are.
move on in life.
When venturing off into the unknown,
Dorothy, her
one's
hatred
state of
still
mind is
burns.
paramount. If you control your mind,
But we'll
there is
find
nothing
out
to
soon
fear
enough
in this world.
when we get there.
How do you control your mind?
I drink alcohol.
Huh?
If you drink alcohol, everything in the world becomes perfectly peaceful.
Sounds nice. I'd like a drink.
Oh, really?
Hey, wait a minute. When you explore a village, you might find things like books. They're big and heavy and not easy to carry around, but if you take the time to read them, the way you look at the world might change.
What is this book?
Yeah, that's the
Finding
adult book.
passion? Volume 1? What's It's a masterpiece doing it in a
Rapunzel's
place
into
like
that
this.
stuff.
Will my
Thanks to
perspective on
Red
the
Hood,
world change if I read
who
this?
introduced her to it.
You bet it will. This won't just give you a new perspective. It'll open up a whole new world for you.
Wow. Can I read it?
Do you really want to? Okay. Let me show you.
She is
Remember
funny
this.
as hell.
Eat when you can. Don't be picky. Eat whatever you can find.
How do
So
I
Snow White
distinguish
teach
what
her
I
how
can eat?
survival.
It's simple. Just try eating it.
Is this
I'm
something
trying
I can eat?
to eat everything that is edible.
I've never tried it.
Rapunzel, well, teach her about
Sure,
magazine, I
let's give it a
guess.
shot. It's good to be adventurous and try new
And
things.
Scarlet, alcohol. How to deal with her emotion by drinking. Or something like that.
Scarlet,
Yes?
can I have more alcohol?
Huh. You seem to be drinking a lot lately.
My mind's too loud. I want it to be quiet. Give me some more, please.
Fine. One more glass.
Lovely. Snow White,
What is it?
I tried making rice balls with sawdust and centipedes earlier. And I have to say, I think they're my masterpiece. I put some in your backpack so you can have some whenever you're hungry.
Thank you.
Rapunzel?
Yes?
Don't you think the fire looks a bit like a man playing with his...
Oh boy.
Oh my. You're right. It absolutely does. Why didn't I think of that?
Jeez.
Huh. I have a feeling things are not going the way I thought.
Bring me some alcohol!
Rapunzel, hold her.
Got it.
Good lord,
How
Rapunzel.
did you do that in one shot? You're amazing.
I want booze!
Marian, sit down.
No! I refuse!
Now she
Why
acts
are you
like
wearing
a
your
child even
underwear
more.
on the outside again?
Who cares?
You're supposed to wear your underwear under your clothing.
It doesn't affect my movement.
She still try to
what
wear
does
her
it
underwear outward.
matter?
Which is drive and he's crazy.
Think of it. You're right. I can't refute that.
Oh, for goodness sake, try and think of something.
Oh, look! A bullet! Are bullets edible?
Oh jeez.
I'll know once I give it a try. Guess not. Firepower! Firepower!
No, finally fall asleep.
I can't believe. What kind of monster have we created?
Are we there yet? The next day. Are you sober now?
It hurts. My stomach doesn't feel so good.
Look like you got a hangover.
Commander, I'm sick.
No, the commander isn't here for you.
She hasn't sobered up just yet.
Frankly, it's amazing that she's even mobile.
Rapture detected.
A rather formidable one at that.
Which formation should we use?
I'll go first.
Wait, are we gonna fight?
Pray tell, why is she in such a hurry?
We should go too.
The rapture showed up.
Let's.
Come on now, don't freeze up on me.
Prepare to
Oh,
meet
we're
your
actually gonna
maker.
fight. Okay.
My orders are simple. Kill every last rapture you see.
Ow! 7 doors, fully active. Blast away!
Yep, that's the ultimate. 1000% damage with one shot.
Damn!
She's good doing that for the boss, but not for this guy, because if she have her teammate, you know,
Enemy down.
the teammate would just kill the small one so fast that she would just miss it. But the boss take a lot of health, which give her time to deal that 1000%
If you believe
damage.
in the creator, you better
Fully
start
charged, of
praying.
course.
Thou rushed in most impetuously, but you seem to be having a hard time.
No, I'll show them.
Looks
You
like
see
now
that?
the other two
It
are
looks
joining
to me
us.
that you've sustained some bodily injuries.
Can't you fix
I'll let
it?
the computer
Of course.
attack
Rapunzel,
until the boss
back
comes
us
in
up.
and I can focus the boss.
Snow White, come with me.
Let's go.
Behold,
7 doors, fully active. Blast away!
I think the boss showed up. There it is, the one with the scar.
Do what you have to do.
I think I'll take control of Snow White here. I like rapid fire.
you are out of harm's way, fleeting as it may be.
Remain standing.
You know, I'm gonna turn on. I'm gonna turn off the auto ultimate activation. I'll do that when the boss show up, so they don't waste time. Oh, here comes the boss, the big boss, that is. What's your name again? Harvester. Okay.
Behold, 7 doors, fully active. Fire. Blast away! No enemy standing.
You shouldn't die from this because it's just basic side story.
We're nearly there.
Time to finish this.
Stay frosty out there.
Of course.
May all of us remain standing.
I don't need any cover. Do what you have to do.
Oh! You must persevere.
Behold, 7 doors, fully active. Blast away!
Alright, victory!
Clear.
That was quite the challenge. It has been quite some time since we encountered them, and then they came out of nowhere. Do you think there's a reason for that?
I don't know.
And they continue their journey.
This is where you come in, Snow White.
We'll leave
I
it
guess
to
they
you.
probably reached
All right.
their meeting point.
Marian, Scarlet, and I are going to head our own way from here.
I think we're gonna do that video next.
Thou dost resemble a member of the Walking Dead.
Are you okay with this, Snow White?
How they become like this.
Shouldn't we all stick together? When
I think
Marian comes to
their
her
squad
senses,
used to
she's
be
likely to
called
throw a
the
fit.
Goddess of Victory
No.
Squad.
We have things to do.
Or the Goddess
It's not
Squad, they
efficient
call
for
it.
all of us to move together. We all have our own tasks to take care of at this point. Furthermore, it wouldn't be smart for all of us to know where Marian will be hiding.
Yes. It would be dangerous if our brains were scanned.
I have a rough idea of where she'll be going, though. Okay, I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Snow White.
Yeah.
See you around, Marian.
Now these three will go their separate way.
Hurts. Carry me, Commander.
But it looks like Snow White gonna take Marian
Let's go.
to a certain place.
All right.
What's it called? A safe place. Okay, after 3 hours, they came to this castle.
Morons.
Yay, a
Said
new
you would be
character.
here in a week.
Charm.
It's been 2 whole weeks. I had to throw away all the food I made. I've been keeping watch constantly to see when you were coming.
Hopefully, she'll
Now you
become a
show up all
recruitable
of a
character
sudden
in the
without
future.
telling me? What do you expect me to do?
Something came up.
Oh, I can imagine. I expect a proper explanation for all of this.
Too loud. My head.
Who are you to call me loud? I've got a right to be loud when I'm this angry. Is this the child?
Yes.
Come in. Her Highness is waiting.
Wait. My stomach doesn't feel good.
What's wrong with you? What happened on the way here?
A whole lot.
Hurry up and get inside. I don't have much, but I've at least got some basic medicine.
Ew.
Oh,
Ugh.
Did she just throw up on Charm? I think she threw up on Charm.
Is something wrong?
I've got a killer migraine, that's what.
Are you sure you're not faking? You didn't experience any physical trauma.
Sure, but what about mental trauma? Anyway, I gave her some herbs that are good for hangovers. She's conked out now.
Thank you.
So, tell me how it went.
There were some small issues along the way, but nothing major. Except for one thing. That was rather strange.
What is it?
There hasn't been a single rapture attack.
Isn't that
Okay.
because of Rapunzel's hair?
No, we actually fought a rapture
Rapunzel's
there.
hair isn't foolproof. It simply lowers the probability of an encounter.
Now
It's been
that sentence
2
is
whole
not
weeks, and we
true
haven't
there.
encountered a single rapture.
I think
Do
the
you think
dad
it's
probably
somehow
forgot
related
that.
to that girl?
Maybe. No. Definitely.
Got it.
They could
I'll
have
keep
said,
that in
well, we
mind.
encountered
What about
one
Carl?
incident.
On the way here.
Hello, Snow
That would
White.
make more sense.
It's been a while.
Yes, Crown.
I hope you've been in
Another
good
best
health.
character. She's a
You
stage 2
ingrate.
support.
Her Highness is talking to you.
All right.
She provides buff,
So the girl is
defense,
sleeping?
and
Must have been
cooldown.
a difficult trip
I mean,
for her.
and reload time.
I appreciate you doing this.
Not cooldown.
I sense a vibration.
I mean, I'm hungry.
And she
but
got
my
20-second
stomach doesn't
cooldown,
allow
which is
that
fast.
Inbound raptures?
Make her very valuable
a large
on
one.
any team.
Pirate class.
We're amongst friends, Your Highness. Using our secret code names for the raptures might prove to be a slight headache for our new arrival. I believe we can safely refer to them as Tyrant class.
Oh, very well. My apologies. Caution is simply in a queen's nature. At any rate, a Tyrant-class rapture is headed our way.
It must have followed us. Let me deal with it. I'll take care of it as I'm leaving.
Let us help you.
No, you take care of Marian. Things might get chaotic when she wakes up. I'll leave her to you.
Do you have any messages for her?
Tell her I'll be back for her. And to take care of herself in the meantime.
All right. Don't worry. We'll take care of her.
I know you will.
Are you leaving straight away?
Yes.
Are you serious? First, you take forever and a day to get here, and then you leave almost immediately? Next time, I'll know better than to prepare anything when you say you'll be coming.
At least prepare me a meal. Take this.
What is this?
If any black light starts emanating from Marian's body, use these. They contain trace amounts of Vapaus and will put any nanomachines out of commission. It will prevent her from transforming.
Noted.
I'm off.
Be careful.
Ugh, no social skills whatsoever.
Well then, shall we roll out the red carpet for our new citizen?
Yes, Your Highness.
Three days later.
You didn't eat anything again? Nikkes may not have to eat in order to survive, but it can be a real boost for your mental health to do so. Say something.
And now,
If you just sit there
people
and give us
left
the
her
silent
again.
treatment,
She's been
there's
assigned to
nothing
a
we
new
can do to
group.
help you.
Poor Marian.
Fine, I'll wait.
Life is not easy for her.
I'll leave this here. Make sure you eat it.
It's like she refused to eat.
She hasn't eaten anything or said a word for 3 days.
Yes, it must be hard for her to accept. I'm sure being ousted from the Ark was traumatic for her, but thankfully she's got some friends in the Goddess Squad. Be that as it may, the fact still stands that when she woke up, everyone was gone.
Yep.
I'm sure she
She
thinks
feel
she's been
abandoned again.
abandoned. It's a tragic state of
Nice-
affairs,
nice,
but time will solve it.
Sum
For the
up there,
moment,
Chow.
our hands are tied. All we can do is wait for her to...
She even dares not to see the Queen when she pays her a visit. I won't stand for it.
Huh?
Chime, starting from today, I don't want you paying Marian any more visits. I will do it.
What's your plan, Your Highness?
I shall treat her with the dignity that a queen is capable of.
Huh. I would advise against that. You mustn't stoop so low as to appease her.
I said I would do it, and so I will.
Oh, okay.
She just sit down there. Did not say anything.
Commander.
And the next day repeat. And the same thing happened again at night. It's been 4 days now. They've been repeating that. No talking and just sit next to each other.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Finally they talk.
My kind does not speak unless it is necessary.
What are you doing here?
I guess
I'm observing
Crown's
one of
plan
my
worked.
subjects.
What are you talking about?
The moment you entered my kingdom, you became one of its citizens.
I irritate you, don't I?
Not at all.
Why not? I know other people feel that way. The commander and the others. They all hate me.
Aww.
I'm useless. All I do is drag people down.
In your current state, it is true that you're of no help to anyone. But I will protect you nonetheless.
You don't know me. You're only doing that because you were ordered to.
It is a queen's duty to protect her subjects. And so that is precisely what I will do.
Fine. Since I'm not helpful in any way, I'll leave.
Where will you go?
Where? I'm going to see the commander. I'm going to the Ark.
Good. Let's go.
Oh boy,
take
we
you
just
there.
escaped from there. You want to go
The way there
back?
is fraught with peril, and so I will protect you.
You will?
Did you get all that, Chime?
Yes, Your Highness.
And Trom?
On the way.
Trom is a horse. The looks like to be one of those
What is
robot
that?
horse. Steel
Let's go.
horse. You could say a horse with intelligence. An AI, maybe? Gotta be. Under the moonlight, Trump galloped with mighty fury. With the 3 Nikke astride, the moonlight and the wind part before them.
It's too fast.
I knew we'd be going at a snail's pace with 3 riders. Still, at our current speed, we should be there
Yeah, that
in
horse
4
is
days or so.
very fast.
Arrive where?
Where else? The Ark.
Huh? Are we really going to the Ark?
Yeah, you
Isn't
want to
that
go,
where
remember?
you said you wanted to go? A queen is duty-bound to protect her subjects, and so we're accompanying you.
But it's dangerous.
And then like she have
Everything.
second
Not only
thought.
will this put both of you in danger, but it'll also put the commander in harm's way.
That is true. But I will protect you all the same.
Hmm. Come on, Marian.
Let's go back.
Oh, there she decided.
We've already made it this far.
Go back. I'm sorry.
Your Highness?
Trom, stop. Let's go back to the kingdom.
What are you thinking?
I'm sorry. I guess there was no other way. Everyone knew except for me. To be honest, I knew too. It's just that it was all so sad. It felt like I was abandoned and all alone.
You're not alone. You have me.
Don't forget about me.
Don't you worry, Chime. I could never forget you.
You came here not of your own volition, brought by others, and yet you have formed such a strong bond with the Queen. As part of this kingdom, you are one of its subjects. And with that divine right comes certain responsibilities.
Like what?
You may do whatever you wish, and the Queen will provide unequivocal protection.
No matter what?
Yes, but you must consider carefully whether what you are doing is what you truly desire. So great is the Queen's nobility, and so majestic her power, that she can make any of your wishes reality. Asking for the Queen's protection is not something that should be taken lightly. So you must think very hard before you act. Should you have a wish that you want to fulfill no matter the cost, then you may speak with the Queen. She will lend you her aid and your wish will come true. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes. I think I understand. Miss...
Call me Chime.
Chime. What is your wish?
It already came true.
What was it?
I wished for a queen.
Then what is the wish of the Queen?
To protect her subjects, that is all. My personal desires are of no importance. A queen exists because of and for her subjects.
What a hard way to live.
Okay, looks like they return to their castle.
Marian! How many times must I tell you not to put those disgusting maggots on the table?
Maggots are super nutritious. They're way healthier than any processed or canned food, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can thank Snow
What
White
does
for
that
that,
matter, you dolt?
who taught her.
We're Nikkes. Why don't you quit hitting the bottle before talking about nutrition?
Alcohol is the perfect cure for an ailing mind.
Yep, you can thank
That sounds
Scarlet
just
for the
like
alcohol.
something a drunk would say. Your Highness, must I endure such unwarranted criticism? This woman has made my mealtimes a living hell.
Marian put a lot of thought into this meal. Be thankful and eat.
Not you too, Your Highness. How can you be so cruel?
Thanks, Crown. Don't forget to finish yours.
I'm a bit full, actually.
While we're on the subject of health, I noticed that you seemed a bit tired these days, so I brewed some snake wine for you.
Snake wine.
Such insolence! How dare you say Her Highness's name as if she was your friend?
It's fine. It's nice being treated as an equal.
You are most merciful, Crown.
As any queen should be.
Wait right here. I'll go get the snake wine.
You know, she called herself queen
Your
here,
Highness.
but
don't
on
you
another
think Marian
event she wanted to
changed
be
a
a
bit
king,
after that day?
It must be
because
the
king
adolescence
is
kicking
higher in status.
in. During adolescence, people tend to change every day.
I just realized that. But we'll do that event soon enough,
You mean to say that she's growing, right?
down the line, when the time is right.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. She is growing up well.
I don't think this can explain. Are you okay, Your Highness?
I haven't been feeling well for the past few days.
What? This won't do. You must rest at once. I'll prepare a separate meal for you.
If you would. Thank you.
Huh? Where's Crown?
She isn't feeling well, so she's resting.
Yeah, she hasn't been looking all that great for a few days now. Has something like this happened before?
She has a difficult time whenever there's a high concentration of alpha particles.
Is she sensitive to alpha particles?
Yes, but I can't tell you any more than that.
There's a reason for that.
Oh, what a letdown.
I'll tell you later.
Apparently, Crown's armor
Okay.
is,
By the way,
I
have
think
you
it's
received any
absorbing
word
the
from
alpha
Snow White?
particle.
Nothing yet.
Once it's full, it grant her.
Are you still upset that she left
Superpower,
without saying
something like that.
goodbye?
Not at all.
But the downside is
They're
she
busy
become
people, and they have
sick
lots of important things to
or
do.
nauseated or whatever.
Despite all that,
That's the
they
drawback.
still brought me all the
That's
way
why
out
she felt
here,
that way.
so I'm very grateful to them. It's just,
But
I
she
miss
is indeed
them.
powerful.
now that I realize what they did for me.
I'm curious what they'd think of you now as well.
Would you like to join me for a glass of snake wine? I found a classic movie. It's called My Frisky Stepsister Part 3. We can watch that while having a few drinks.
Oh,
Looks like Marian wake up in the middle of the night. Now she's heading out in the field.
Marian? What are you doing at this hour? Do you need to use the bathroom? Wait just a sec. I'll go with you.
No, it's okay. I'm just having a hard time falling asleep. I was going to take a short walk outside for a few minutes.
At this hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Just be careful and don't venture outside the kingdom.
I won't. Good night. By the way,
Yes?
how's Crown?
Still unwell. This time it's lasting longer than I thought.
I see. I hope she gets better soon.
Don't worry. Her highness is strong.
I know. I'll be back.
All right. Take care.
Three Tyrant-class raptures. Is the kingdom what they're after? The castle walls are slowly losing their ability to conceal this place. So more and more raptures have been coming. If they breach the walls, Crown and Chime won't be able to stop them. Crown is sick now, and Chime is not a combat Nikke.
Oh, she's not?
I have to stop
I
them.
thought she was.
Have at you!
Looks like we're gonna attack the raptors now.
Are you in danger? Let me at him! I can't allow you to come inside the kingdom. I have to stop you here. Huh? They're all down. Clear! Next!
You're fighting alone there, defending the kingdom.
Are you in danger? Let me at him! This is starting to wear me down. But it's not over yet! Did I do well? Ow! 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 Ow!
She said 3 times class,
Phew!
which means this might be the last one.
Last one!
Yep,
I can
it
do
is.
this!
Ah, blacksmith. The same blacksmith that corrupted her in the beginning.
You
We met
shall
again.
not pass!
Except I don't think Marian remembers her.
You're mine! Ow! Rappy told me so.
Down goes the boss.
Phew. I did it. There's more? It's okay. I can do it. Maybe I overdid it a little. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Onward, Trom.
Hey, here comes reinforcement. Yeah, she just one-shot all the raptors. Damn.
Time the subcore.
On it.
No, wait a minute. I thought she was a non-combat, but she still fight there for charm. Maybe she used turret weapon? Who knows?
Enemy down.
Well done.
What? How?
I'm supposed to be the one protecting you. Not the other way around.
I thought you were sick.
I can overcome anything if my subjects need protection.
I'm that important to you?
Of course. And I hope you hold me in equally high esteem.
You idiot! You should have told us something. You even lied to my face. You're laughing? You think this is funny? It's not that. When I saw those raptures, I felt this power surge through me. I felt an irrepressible urge to protect the kingdom and all those in it. Did you all feel the same way?
Of course.
That is precisely what it means to protect someone you care about.
Right. I see. I understand now. If you protect me, and I protect you, there's no limit to how strong all of us can become. No one has to get hurt. It's so simple. I can't believe it took me so long to see it. The more things you share with someone, the greater your resolve becomes.
Whoa, what's happening to her now? A black light emits from Marian's body. Uh-oh.
Your Highness!
She began to transform.
No, this isn't what you think it is.
Is it a bad transform or a good transform?
Marian, your body. Commander.
Oh, she got a new
niece,
skin.
Neon. Snow White, Scarlet Rapunzel. Crown and Chime. Protect me. And I will do the same. I promise you. I'll protect all of you.
And there it is.
Your Highness. We've got a big problem.
What is it, Chime?
While I was surveying the surroundings with a telescope, I saw a massive explosion.
No, I don't have that skin yet.
Big enough to be seen from a
I
distance.
think you have to buy with real money.
It came from the direction of the Ark.
I mean, it looks good, but not something I would
I
pay
think
for.
something's happened there.
I mean,
Make
I already spent a lot of
preparations
money
to
on
leave.
this game already.
Are you planning on going there yourself?
Yes, I have to.
Understood. I'll accompany you.
Marian,
I'll wait here. I want to go with you, but that might only make
Looks
things
like the
more
Ark's under
dangerous.
attack.
thank
Charm
you
and
for
Crown gonna
understanding.
be going there to try
Are
to
you
help.
gonna be okay here on your own?
Of course.
But Marian gonna stay here and
All right.
protect the castle, the
Do
kingdom.
you have anything you want to say to him?
You mean the commander?
Looks like she found her new resolve.
Yes.
Why would...
I have a feeling I might meet him. When I listen to your stories, it seems like he's usually involved in most major events.
If you see the commander, just tell him I'm doing well.
Okay.
And yes, Charm and
Let's go,
Crown will
Charm.
meet the commander.
Yes, Your Highness.
Except at that time they didn't know it was her commander.
Commander, will we ever meet again?
Yeah, I think that's it. That's the last one. Yep. So what happened in the personal story that continue is that Crown and Charm see the hero commander did so well in assigning, commanding the Nikke and assign appropriate Nikke to the right duty or whatever. They were impressed. So they tried to recruit the commander to serve as the advisor for the kingdom. And of course, our commander declined, which led Crown to be a bit disappointed. But she continued to try to recruit him. And then one conversation to the next that leads that the commander tell her that he need to get strong so that he can get Marian back. And that's how Crown knows that the hero commander is indeed Marian's waiting for him. So, and then I think she gave our commander a horse. I mean, not a horse, but one of those a checker horse. A checker piece that is a horse shape or whatever, to remind commander that he's welcome to the kingdom. Basically, it's a gift from Crown to the commander. And then she also say that the commander have given her a wonderful gift, who is very emotional and protective of the kingdom, which is Marian. So, and that was that. And there you go. That completes the second story I mean the side story, Second Affection, showing the aftermath of what happened to Marian and the Pilgrim and where she ended up in the end. I think it was very good story. And now we know where she is. Though our commander don't, but you know, the player does. Anyway, I'll see you next time.